Alright, welcome back everybody to Tunic. We have reached the... I don't know if you want to call it latter half. I'm not really sure exactly where I'm at, to be honest, but we've reached the side that I couldn't previously reach without my sword. We do have a sword, and now we are looking for hopefully a shield, so we can go full Zelda here, or a full sword and board if at least. So I've got plenty of stuff to look for still. I'm not exactly sure where to go. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna find here. Found a flower. That's always interesting. Money. A firecracker of some sort. A very lonely world that this game exists in. This is clearly supposed to be some sort of that room is clearly supposed to be some sort of like marketplace salesman, if you will, because it's got a well, I'm making a lot of assumptions here, but it's a long counter, and I'm not really sure what the pitchforks are, or I'm sorry, not pitchforks, tuning forks are for. Imagine they're for something. A lot to explore because a lot of the stuff's, you know, hidden from my view, if you will. So there's a thing there, great. I'm dead. Yeah, that's to be expected. Some sort of gun there. Not great. Alright. Give it another try. Also, we'll take a look around a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. There's lots to see. There's lots, I'm sure, that's hidden from me right now, so we'll just keep trying to make progress as best we can. There's definitely areas I haven't even bothered to look at yet, so I may do some backtracking here to take a look at some of the areas that I explored previously, or didn't fully explore previously, maybe I should say. Earlier, I mentioned I didn't get through my full thought because I got distracted by story elements. But I've noticed that this type of game, I'm not going to say is popular, but I kind of recognize it because I'm not that I'm going to play this on the channel more than maybe an episode just to sort of show it off, but this game has the same type of look and feel to shit. I forget what the name of the game's called now. Let's not die though. But that's no good. I'm gonna be dead. Alright, well, I just lost all that money and I'm not gonna get a revival from that, so alright, all that money, previous money is gone from me. I can't reclaim it. But it looks a lot like yeah, I gotta try some of this shit out here to see what it does. I can guess what this does. It's probably some sort of bomb. I'm guessing the other two are probably refills to something. Like health, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Why can't I remember the name of this game now? It's gonna piss me off until I figure it out. But there's a game. What is it called? Diplomacy is not an option, and it shares a similar style. It's clearly not obviously the same game because that's more like a build your castle. Oh no, you're getting invaded. Okay, build up your castle some more. Economy. This is more like a over-the-top adventure game, obviously. But it's sort of this blocky art style, I guess. I don't. It's probably a better way to phrase this, but basically you're using sort of a whatever you call it, like an N64 type blockiness to it, or like a PlayStation 1 blockiness to it, but you're going to clean up and you're going to add polish that the N64 PlayStation 1 wouldn't be able to give you this level of polish with your I want to call them pixels. They're not pixels. There's another name for like a 3D art. Anywho, hopefully what I've said makes enough sense that you can sort of follow along with it. We're going to take a peek back here at the start, just to make sure there's nothing that I missed. Not that there really should be anything here that I missed, because there wasn't anything preventing me from moving forward other than, you know, those 3 bushes I just cut down. There's, I guess, maybe that tree area at the northern corner there that might have something, but I mean, everything else is pretty straightforward. Blu-ray are going to do a little backtracking here just so I can take a look around, make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, this has very much a sort of, it has a style. I don't know exactly what the style is called, but basically it's designed to minimize the amount of graphics you're using in a 3D world. Just A, save on space, and B, to, you know, give it a sort of a unique look that's not quite, you know, say at the level of like an N60. It's a more advanced than an N64 game, but it's not nearly, you know, what you would call a AAA. You wouldn't see a AAA game made like this. Yeah. Because they would spend a lot of time working on the graphics, you know, making sure that everything looks photorealistic as best they can, or they would go for a particular art style and sort of lean on that. I'm thinking like Borderlands type stuff. It has a very Borderlands art style. You know, you look at it, you go, okay, that's a Borderlands game, you know. Or I don't know. Like I said, we're just going to keep looking around here. Just make sure there's nothing I really missed. Or if I did miss anything, you know, we're going to sort of follow down those routes. So you see I'm doing a lot of backtracking to earlier sections that look like they were completely cleared out. And we're just going to make sure that they are, in fact, completely cleared out. This area, obviously, there's nothing more to this. There's no, like, kick down ladders. There's no shortcut switches. I still can't read that, but I'm imagining it's telling me that the different areas, like North Kingdom, South Kingdom, you know, that sort of stuff. Go up here. That's nothing. Alright, good. We already did this area. You can see I pushed the thing down. We didn't go this way though. This is some sort of, I wouldn't say secret. This is something. Game didn't want me to initially know, I guess. Oh, we're headed back this way now. Well, that's good. This is hidden, but it's not super hidden, is I guess maybe how I should put it. Like it's hidden insofar as it's off the beaten path, but it's not like forest. Fortress. Interesting. Did I come this way already and just miss this part, or what? This is a shortcut, clearly. The back end of a shortcut. That's weird. I'm guessing I wasn't supposed to come this way. Or maybe I was. Got some guys with shields now. We've run into a couple of them already. This is a different area now. Interesting. Here's a shortcut. Not sure if I'm supposed to be here. I mean, I'm clearly here. I clearly was able to get here without, like, cheesing, like, quote-unquote cheesing the game. I wasn't, you know, glitching through walls to get to this area. I mean, I clearly found a little bit of a hidden path here. Yeah, that's no good. Am I gonna die? No. Alright, great. I didn't know these guys were here, but we can pretty much guess what they are. Not terribly powerful. I almost died there, because I'm not actually at full life. Alright, that's fine and dandy. I want to go back and fight those guys, though. Now that I know these are guys, I guess I'm going to be on a lookout for these type of galls now. Oh, interesting. 2, 3... Oh, you're one of them big guard guys that I fought that was kind of like a boss. Okay, here's the whole area that I haven't actually gotten through yet. Just sort of the back end of it. Interesting. I'm gonna head backwards here a little bit because I know I didn't fight those guys. I want to kind of go fight them to make sure there's no treasure hiding on the other side of them. Wonder what this is. Oh, this is a whole nother area. I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, we're not dealing with this at all. Some sort of icy area. I'm guessing I'm going to be headed to much later in the game, but not dealing with that right now. Not till I get through the main, you know, the primary objectives the game's given me. Doing great. Up. I dropped the bomb. I dropped a bomb at their feet and let them walk into it like an idiot. That's something. It's a berry. Hi, berry. I think I came this way. Did I come this way? Hard to say. Anyways, go back the other way again. Yeah, I don't know what any of these things do. The game's not going to tell me what they do either, clearly. I mean, I can get what a bomb is. You know, I can understand that this firecracker thing is a bomb. Quote unquote bomb. I don't know if I'll get a different type of actual bomb in this game or not, but like, this is a type of bomb. Oh, that leads somewhere else. Great. Interesting. It leads in the side of this thing, which I'm not allowed into yet, but I clearly can go into later on. Thing. There's the other side. I don't know what that means, other than I'm pretty sure I can get to that other side, can't I? Right? I mean, it's just up and around. Am I mistaken when I say that? Take a look. Maybe later, I guess. Are there like 3 different directions I want to go? Well, 2. One direction I want to go now. What is this? I will take the Wand of Gamelon. Which I'm wondering if I'm supposed to be here yet or not, because it looks like it's got something going on there. I don't know what the Wand of Gamelon does. I'm making up names, by the way. It's actually called the Wand of Gamelon. I'll be very surprised. Because I'm pretty sure that's a Zelda thing. Alright, that's a nothing. And that ricochets too. Interesting. I don't know. Sure, something goes in those little slots there, but I don't know what they are. Also, I've discovered what my magic meter is for now. For my little projectile thing. Alright, we already did that part. We know where that leads. Let's see if we can't go to the other side of this temple. And just do a shortcut connect, I guess? I don't know. We'll find out in a sec, won't we? Alright, we've cleaned out much of this area already. Yeah, that leads back to the way we came. That's good. I want to see if there's an actual way to get into this temple now. There should be on this side, right? Or not. Alright, well, we'll come down this way. This leads us right back to where we started. Get the statue for a save / revival of my health potion. And now we've got another tool to work with that I didn't have previously. Isn't that nifty? There's the scary house. Go down this way. I zapped him. Alright, zapping does not do a ton of damage, at least right now it does not. Ooh, but enemies can kill each other. Interesting. I did not know that. I'm gonna die. Yep, that's okay. We'll revive real quick at this area. We are gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Let's not die again, because that kind of stinks. I'm much stronger with my sword than I am with my magic right now, which is to be expected because obviously magic is ranged based, so me using a range attack requires little to no risk, I guess is how I should put it. Whereas getting up close and personal is very risky because I can get hit and lose some life. I really desperately need a shield. Block some of those attacks. Alright, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go take on the Gatling gun again, I think. Alright, we did it. Get out of the way. Because that thing fucking explodes. When something doesn't immediately go poof, you know it's probably going to explode. If it's going to explode, that's... the fuck? Yeah, we're not going that way right now. We'll have to put that in our mind for later. I'm not doing that. Fucking guard with full shield and spear who's twice my size. Yeah, not right now. We'll come back to you. Alright, yep. Drink some liquid courage there. Fuck you. I need that shield. Fun factoid about this game is if you're low on stamina, I learned this from the guide, little guidebook that I've been unlocking slowly. But if you're low on stamina, you take more damage. I don't know if there's a particular threshold, like for instance, the more stamina you have, the less damage you take. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna be dead here in a second. Alright, well I did not die, that's good. That'll take me up here, that's good. I got a something. I don't know what that is. I'll figure that out later. Drink my potion. Potions for Chris. Another guy, another treasure chest. Right, great. I don't know what that thing is there. Ooh, a little something. I don't know what you are either. I assume you're like a hook shot thing? I don't know. You're something. Again, using Zelda terms to try to explain a game that is neither Zelda nor Dark Souls. Great. The two of them are looking at the key. I literally have to take... I'm gonna literally have to fight the... I'm gonna have to fight the big guy in order to get at that key. He's gonna suck. Dude, he's got a fucking full shield and a spear. Alright, great. Fine. Probably should save some of this magic for the big guy. Lovely. Love how sometimes he swings and sometimes he has a back, like, you know, he swings and then he'll stop, and other times he'll have a back swing. Kinda sucks. I don't have any health. I mean, by health, I don't have any health potions. So I need to go find a health potion, I think. Or I could go sit down at the bonfire, which I think is what I'm going to attempt to do. I know there's a guy between me and there, here and there. This guy right here. I'm going to attempt to ignore him if possible. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to ignore you. Alright, you're dead. I got you. I used all the rest of my magic points to do that. Alright, go back to the rest area. Refill all of my little flasks. And we'll try again. Because taking that guy on is not going to be smart. Unless I've got, I'm not going to say full health, but near full health. $150 damage in the vulnerable state. Okay. Yeah, but I'm already dead in the vulnerable state. Because you're talking about block, that's fine. Yeah, I wish I had a shield for focus block. A jerk. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get that key. About 90% sure that I'm not going to be able to grab the key and run away. I'm going to go look at the scary guy again. Hi, scary ghost guy. What are you selling? You're selling that still. Okay, I'm guessing this is an infinite thing. Okay, I got 3 more of them, and you're just gonna keep selling infinite amounts of that. That's fine. Not exactly what I expected when the fucking ghost skeleton guy comes up out of the deep, dark depth of the windmill. I've got a plan. Do you have a plan? My plan's gonna not really be great. I gotta figure out how to ring this stupid bell. It's like literally within like a... It is, we'll put it this way, it is within an arrow shot. What is this? There's a... Oh, there's an underground part of this. Interesting. Oh, what are you? I like how, like, in this game, you have, like, fun, sunshiny shit. And then you have, like, what advanced culture are you? Like, you're fighting with swords and shields and bombs. And yet, like, you've got, like, things that look like they come straight out of, like, a... Oh, shit. You again. I'm dead. Looks like you're straight out of like a fantasy flying castle. Oh, I gotta go back that way again. I'm not really sure if that's the smart thing to do. Probably not. But I want to go try and pick up my fucking soul, at least. So, I decided to start watching a new anime. It's probably not all that new. It's probably pretty old. And by old, I mean it's probably more than 2 to 3 years old, I would guess. I'm gonna die again. Yep, I picked up my souls though. That's nice.